Good afternoon everyone and welcome to our Achievement Assembly. How are you today? I always really look forward to our Friday assemblies when I get the chance to hear about all the fabulous work that you've been doing throughout the week. And today is no different. I've loved seeing all the work that you've been sending in to us and all the super things that you've been learning about at home. And I know your teachers really look forward to seeing what you've been doing when you're at home during this time. I'm now going to hand over to Miss Byrne, who's going to tell us about all the excellent learning that you've been doing in early years.
Thank you, Mrs. Loudon. So this week in early years, our first lot of certificates are going to all of Apple class for coping so well with the changes that their teacher wanted every single one of them to have a certificate. So well done, Apple class. Our next certificates in early years are going to Imi for fantastic Ladybird numbers and counting. Mila for her amazing Mini Beast artwork that she has been making. Esme for her wonderful bee that she made, and she sent us a picture of that, and that was really fantastic to see. We loved that. And Oliver for using some very big numbers to practice his adding all the way up to 400. For Mark for using shapes to create his own number sentences in his writing book, which was really lovely to see. And to Sophie for her beautiful butterfly and wings that she made all by herself at home. And now I'm going to pass you over to Mr. Patel.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Byrne. It's great to hear about all the fantastic learning happening in the early years. We're going to move on to Juniper class now, and the first certificate goes to Talia. This is for an outstanding and consistent effort in all of your home learning over the last 6 weeks. Well done, Talia. The second certificate goes to Akila, and this is for exploring and reading over 50 books on the Epic Reading website. Well done, you two. That's a fantastic effort. I'm going to hand over to Mrs. Gavin now.
My achievement certificate this week is for Idris. Idris has been coming into school once a week and he's always really eager to learn and really eager to get all of his work done. So well done, Idris.
Super work, Idris. Well done. Okay, now we have Chestnut class, and our first certificate goes to Imani. This is for never giving up in your learning and for the incredible progress you're making in your reading. Well done, Imani. The second certificate goes to Aidan. This is for being prepared and having a positively fantastic attitude to learning on Tuesday during the Zoom class meetup. And the third certificate goes to Rebecca. This is for always taking part in all aspects of school life and for completing your distance learning tasks every single day. Well done, Rebecca, and well done everyone in Chestnut class. I'm going to hand over to Mr. Noonan now.
Thank you, Mr. Patel. I'm really excited about all our fantastic Smallwood superheroes that we've got in year 5 and 6, and I'm going to start off with Lime class and the fantastic, amazing Ethan for being so creative at home. We've absolutely loved your Twitter videos, so please keep it up, Ethan. And our second star is for Theo for staying so positive at this uncertain time. So well done, Theo, and well done to everyone who's staying positive. I'm going to pass over now to Mr. Preston to reveal who our Hawthorne heroes are this week.
On class, just want to say a massive well done to everyone for all their learning over the last 2 weeks. For Celebration Assembly, I wanted to celebrate 2 people in particular. The first is Jazib for his amazing play script that he wrote using all the features. And the second person I wanted to celebrate was Ilham, who is an aspiring author and has used this time to write 2 chapters of his own original book. Well done, guys. Keep up the hard work.
My achievement certificates go to Ola for engaging with his distance learning and trying to challenge himself in all aspects of his learning, and to Julia for consistently sending me evidence of her distance learning and maintaining an excellent standard of both work and presentation.
And our last class in year 5 and 6 are Cedar class, and our first star is Isaiah for doing fantastic spelling work at home. He's actually learned the first 20 spellings from the year 5 and 6 spelling list, and I know they've got some really tricky spelling patterns, so well done, Isaiah. And our second star is Eric for completing his distance learning every day and even challenging himself to do those extension tasks. So well done, Eric, and well done to all of you in year 5 and 6 and across the school who've been absolutely amazing Smallwood superheroes at home. I'm going to pass back to Miss Loudon now. Take care and stay safe this week.
Thank you, Mr. Noonan. It's excellent to hear about all the super work that has been going on in Years 5 and Year 6. I'm now going to move on to Key Stage 1, and I'd like to hand over to Miss Lassie and Mrs. Coote to hear what learning has been going on in Year 2.
My first certificate goes to Carly Ann, who has been working so hard on her distance learning tasks in school, and many staff members have spoken to me about how hard working she is and how well behaved she is. So well done, Carly Ann, I am so proud of you. The second certificate of achievement this week goes to Naomi, who's also been working really hard on her distance learning tasks at home since the schools have closed, and has been getting on with all of the tasks really well, and I've been super proud of her too, so well done, Naomi.
My first online learner of the week in Elm class this week goes to Millie for making such a fantastic den at home and then doing some even more fantastic maths work in it. My second online learner of the week this week goes to Emma for showing such enthusiasm in all her distance learning. Well done, Emma.
Well done, Year 2. It sounds like you've all been really busy. Now I'm going to move on to Year 1, to Sycamore class. And the first person we'd like to celebrate is Nathaniel for keeping his focus and challenging himself in his maths to make sure that he's still a successful learner, even during this difficult time. And secondly, to Abby for being so creative and using activities such as writing letters, creating posters and cards to improve her writing, and of course for her fantastic puppets that she created to entertain her family at home. In Birch class, we'd like to celebrate Shahan for completing so much home learning and taking an exquisite amount of care to make sure it's really well presented. He also really clearly explained to the class on Zoom how to make a water dispenser and a lava lamp with everyday objects. Birch class are really proud of you, Shahan. And secondly to Mitchell for hearing the message from Mrs. Loudon in her virtual assembly and never giving up with his home learning, even when it feels hard to be motivated. He's been making the most of his daily exercises, and he's been exploring nature too. And finally, to Cherry class. In Cherry class, Miss Whelan would like to congratulate every single pupil for all the work that they've done during this tricky time and for coping so well with it. So well done everyone in Cherry class. Boys and girls, I'd like to congratulate all of you for the fantastic work that you've done over the last few weeks. Remember, if you can't do all the activities that are set for you, then that's okay. They're there to help you to continue with your learning and to give you some fun activities to do during the day when you're at home. But please, if you can't do every activity every day, then that's okay. They're there for you to choose and to do what suits you. Thanks very much, boys and girls. Enjoy the rest of your week and have a lovely weekend, and we'll see you all again next week. Bye.